practical knowledge instead of only theory. The second goal was to understand how real-time applications work, such as how users interact with systems, how front-end and back-end communicate using APIs. The final goal was to build and deploy a complete working project, which I achieved through this application. In slide 4, project overview, it says this slide explains what the project is about. It is a web application designed for online food ordering where users can access it through a browser, user convenience. The system supports smooth cart and order management, allowing users to manage their selections efficiently. It focuses on improving speed and convenience compared to traditional technologies, which allows real-time interaction between users. This slide lists the main functionalities of this system. User registration displayed with proper details and pricing for user clarity. A card system is allows order placement and confirmation after selection. It is a basically admin access is provided to manage menu items and orders efficiently. In slide 6, technologies used. This matches your implementation details slide, but it says this project is developed using the Marine Stack along with additional technologies for payment and AI features. Each technology plays a specific role in building the system. React.js, uh, it is used to build the front end of the application, which is the user interface. It is responsible for displaying pages such as home page, restaurant listing, menu, cart, and orders. It follows a component-based architecture, which makes the code reusable and easy to maintain. It also allows dynamic updates without reloading the page. Next, Node.js runtime. It is a runtime and it is used as the runtime environment to execute JavaScript on the server side. It handles multiple requests efficiently using synchronous processing. This improves performance and scalability. Next, Express.js, it is back and it is used as the backend framework. It is responsible for creating APIs and handling server logic. It acts as a bridge between the front end and the database. Next, MongoDB. It is used as the database to store data such as users, food items, and orders. And it also it stores data in JSON-like format, making it flexible to integrate with JavaScript. Next, Strip. It is for used for secure payment processing. It allows users to enter such as recommendations. It enhances the system by making it more intelligent and user-friendly. Next, integration. All these technologies work together to create a complete stores data. Strip a complete full what is Managestack. This slide explains the core technologies used. Managestack is a combination of all technologies used together to build full DB. MongoDB, it is NoSQL database and stores data in environment. eExpress.js, it backend framework for Node.js handles server logic and APIs, and or React.js, it is for front-end library used to build user. It is a runtime environment, runs JavaScript on the server. Together, this technology helps build a complete and efficient applications. Here, in next slide, you can see the architecture diagram. Uh, uh, Now I will explain the architecture of the system. The application follows a three-tier architecture which includes front-end layer, back-end layer, database layer. In place, the front-end layer is built using React. It handles user interaction and displays data. Users interact with in backend layer. The backend request applies business logic and communicates with the database. It also provides APIs for the front end. In database layer, it uses MongoDB. It stores all the application data such as users, orders, and food items. Then the user selects system and adds them to the cart. After that, the user enters the orders and food items into the system. Next, data flow. It is very important. The data flow work as and sends request to backend. Backend process back to front end. This ensures smooth communication across the system. Final architecture line. This architecture makes the system scalable, efficient. User browsers available food items. Then the user selects systems and adds them to the cart. After that, the user reviews the order details before proceeding. Next, the user completes the payment process. Once payment is done, the order is confirmed and processed. Finally, the food is prepared and delivered to the user. This represents the complete user journey in the system. In next slide, slide number 8, key features of the project. It says this slide highlights the main features of the system. It includes login and sign up functionality for secure access. Restaurant and menu listing allows users to browse food options and add to cart. Future helps users manage selected items, and order placement allows users to confirm their orders, and its secure payment ensures safe transaction. Admin dashboard helps manage orders and menu items. Order tracking allows user to monitor their orders. AI-based recommendations enhances the user experience. In next slide, implementation details. In slide 9, you can see the details technology. This slide explains how the system is implemented using different technology. The front end is built using React, which handles the user interface. The back end is developed using Node.js and Express, which manage server logic and APIs. MongoDB is used to store all applications data such as users and orders. Strip is integrated for sync. AI used to add AI-based features like recommendations. All these technologies work together to form a complete full stack system. In next slide, in slide 10, you can see the challenges and solution of our project. This slide explains the challenges faced during development. Payment integration issues were encountered and resolved. Unexpected bugs were identified and fixed. And next, Android image loading errors. And next, fixed API integration issues. API integration issues were debugged and debugged AI model. AI model issues were also resolved through testing and debugging. These challenges helped improve problem solving skills. In slide 11, you can see the advantages of our project. This slide shows the advantage of the system. The system is easy to use and user friendly. It is easy to use and saves time. It also saves time compared to traditional ordering methods, and it smart recommendation. It provides smart recommendation using AI, and it ensures secure transition for users. Secure system. In slide number 12, you can see the future enhancement of our project. This slide explains future improvements like real-time delivery tracking can be added, and mobile application development. A mobile application can be developed, and multi-language support can be implemented for better recommendation. Conclusion of our project. This slide stack application was and balance stack technologies and APIs were learned. AI and payment systems were integrated. Real world project experience was gained. Thank you. Here you can see the of project folder structure. Now I will explain the core structure of my project. The project is organized into two main parts, front end and back end, which together form a full stack application. First, root folder, project level, it is the folder, and this is the main project folder which contains both front end and back end code. It also includes configuration files and dependencies required for the application. And front end folder, here in front end for here you can see the front end folder. This folder contains the front end part of the application which is built using React. It is responsible for user interface and user interaction. SRC folder, uh, these SRC folders like index.html, package lock.json, and package.json with config.js. This SRC, here you can see the SRC folder contains all the main source code of the React applications like index.html and package lock.json, package.json, and with config.js, and the component this SRC folder contains all the main source code of the React application. Here you can see the SRC code folder, which front end is React application is used, and in component folder, the component folder contains reusable UI components used across the folder code. The page folders contains all the main screens of the application. Home.j in page file represents the home page where users can JSX. This file displays the list of restaurants available, and menu.jxx. This file and confirm order. The confirm order dot JSX placing the order. You can see the confirmation of the order before placing it. Payment integration. It handles payment process using strict integration. You after ordering the payment strip using orders success.jxx, this page shows the success message after placing an order. After placing an order, it shows the success message after placing an order. Order details.jxx SX. This file displays detailed information about a particular order details orders. Admin users can view. They have their own account. They can view and manage orders and add item.jsx. This allows admin to add new food items to the system. Only admin can add the new items or new restaurants to the system. Users cannot add the food items to the system. Only admin can add the new restaurants and manage orders, and login.jxx and register.jsx. These files handle user authentication such as login and registration. These files handle user authentication such as login and registration for admin users. Profile.jxx, jxsx. This page shows user profile details. Uh, if you create a profile, it shows the details of your name, email ID, password, phone number, etc. This in context folder, this folder is used for global state management using React Context API. For example, store user login information and sessional data like your user login information like name, user email ID, password, and session data. It will be stored. Utils folder. It says this folder contains helper function used across the application, and app.jsx. This is the main component where routing is defined for navigating between pages. Here API queues will be used in main.jsx. This is the entry point of the React application. In backend, here you can see the backend. In backend, the backend is built using Node.js, JS, and Express. It handles API requests, business logic, and database operations. Backend structure. Explain backend structure. Models defines database. Here you can see the models. It defines database schemas and roles. It defines API endpoints. API keys will be used in roles, and controls handle logic. It controls the logic and server file. It runs the application. Last, data flow. Data flow. The flow of data in this project is users interact with friend. The user interact only with the front end sends request to the backend. Front end will be sending request to the backend processes request. After front end sends request to backend processes the request. Database store or request data. Database after backend processes request, the database will be stored or retrieves data. After that, response is sent back to front end. After all database stores and retrieves data, response is sent back to front end. This ensures smooth communication between all pods. Uh, Here is the ending line of a for project folder, and this structured organization makes the project easy to maintain, stable, and efficient. All right, now I will give you the most complete detailed step-by-step demo explanation. This was includes everything: UI, logic, and I will show the website. Now I will demonstrate the working of my project step by step. This is the home page of the application. Here you can see which is the entry point for the user. It is our project built by me. Now I will demonstrate the working of my project step by step. Here you can see the here you can now this is the home page of the application, which is entry point for the user. This is the home page for the application, which is the entry point for the user. And here you can add the restaurants, and here all available restaurants are displayed in a card format. Here all restaurants will be showing, and here you can see the how much restaurant is showing. And each restaurant card contains important details. Here you can see the each restaurant card contains important details such as restaurant name. Here you can see the restaurant name and location location and ratings. Here you can see the ratings and number of reviews. And at the top, at the top, we have a search bar which allows users to search for restaurants or specific food items. Here you can see the how If I type any restaurant name after clicking on search button, after refreshing, it will show the restaurant Manish Dum Biryani. You can order anything on that restaurant. Yeah, and we also provide filtering options such as here you can see the sorting by reviews and sorting by ratings. You can sort by reviews and sort by ratings on restaurants. And the behind the scene, when this page loads, React sends a request when this here behind the scene when the this page loads, React sends a request to the backend API. The backend fetches restaurant data from MongoDB. The data is returned and displayed dynamically on the UI and restaurant selections menu page. Uh, Menu page. It is when the user selects a restaurant and see if you select Empire Restaurant, under the page the menu there in the restaurant, and this page displays all food items of the restaurant. You can see the all food what is available in the restaurant. Items are categorized into sections such as starters and